Hey everyone, in today's vlog we're going to talk about that phrase, love was just not enough. I guess love was not enough in my relationship. I couldn't do anymore and that's it. So I don't know what else to do. It's interesting. When I hear people say that, my first thought is always love is always enough. And I think to myself, I don't say it out loud, but I think to myself, you just didn't know how to love. And I automatically know that that person who said it is probably burnt out, drained, they're a giver, and they don't know how to receive. Because love is always enough. And what happens and we're all minions in this society, right? We're all programmed to give. I mean, even in school, our school system, you've got to give assignments. Your teacher wants this. It's a very like, you need to do this to get this. That's it. That's our society. It's a society of separation. So we are taught separation. And you go to your 9 to 5 job, right? You go there, you're exhausted, you come home, and most people just veg out in front of the TV. No one sits around the dinner table and talks about their needs, their wants, how love is expressed for them. No, love kind of gets pinned and disrespected. A lot of people with big egos, and I can always tell a big ego when we have, like, if I'm in a conversation with somebody and they underplay love and they kind of look at love as a weakness, that's when I know these people have huge ass egos. The reason I know that is because anybody that looks at love as a weakness, they are in the mode of force. They're not powerful in my eyes, because love is powerful. Power, I've explained in other vlogs, power goes like this. Power keeps attracting energy. This is love. Whereas force, when you trudge through life with force, that force will dwindle. The environment can only give you so much energy if you don't have it within yourself and you're forcing things. That's your ego. That energy will go like this for a little while and then it's gonna leave. It's done, it's gone. So that is how I always see people that think love is a weakness. But let's go back to that statement of, I guess love just wasn't enough. If you find yourself saying that, really look at your life and how you give. And if you find that your pattern is overgiving, where do you lack? Where is it that you're giving more and why? Examine your life. Do some self-inquiry work, reflect on those situations and those scenarios. How do you know those situations and scenarios? They're gonna make you super upset. You are gonna feel so depleted. What's gonna happen is, okay, so you're doing this exercise, right? Let's say you've got your notebook and you think, okay, B told me to think about love and where I have overgiven because I am depleted. I relate with her vlog. And what's gonna happen is right when you think of that, a picture, an image of a situation is gonna show up in your mind's eye, less than 5 seconds. Take that picture and image and write down your emotions and how you feel at that moment. And know that that person is your teacher. Yeah, you may feel some kind of way, like they're awful, they're horrible, they didn't understand me, they just take, I'm tired, I'm depleted, I wish they would just love me. Take that scenario, take that situation, and look at where it came from in childhood. Okay, I'm just saying it's really important to understand the root, because your mind, it's in the crutches, it's in the root of your mind that we need to understand where these mirrors, our teachers who cause us pain often, why we're attracting them, why they're in our energy field. You want to give homage to them. You want to understand with love why you haven't been able to receive nurture. You don't receive, you just give. So go back into that time. It'll come to you, and it will come just like that. Don't judge it, don't question it, don't put emotion to it, just observe it. Don't blame anybody for it. Don't blame your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your siblings, your teachers. No blame. Just watch it. That's it. So what's going to happen when you keep doing this exercise or contemplating? You will begin to contemplate throughout your day. When you begin to contemplate your experience of depletion, lack of nurture, why can't I receive? I'm a giver. You're automatically beginning to love yourself. Automatically, just by even giving yourself the respect of self-inquiry and saying to yourself, I can't do this shit no more. I'm exhausted. Like, isn't my love enough? Just by even contemplating that, you are giving to yourself. Anything that you do for yourself that is contemplation, self-inquiry, observation, and you're learning about your mind complex, body complex, and spirit complex is enough. It is enough for that moment. That present moment that you're in contemplation is absolutely perfect. It's perfection. When you are in contemplation without judgment and you are increasing your energy, increasing your power without force, without ego, it is perfect as sacred geometry, as perfect as a rose. So try that, because love is enough. Love is always enough. The other thing is, I can't remember what the other thing is. Oh yeah, so the other thing I want to say is what you're going through. I mean, most of the population goes through, and we're supposed to go through it. So we're in third density Earth, right? Just remember that the second density illusion is love. And what is the opposite of love? No love. Anger. Depletion. So just know that because the illusion is love, and you probably didn't get a lot of love and nurture growing up, right? So you're used to not being loved. You may be used to being gaslit. You might even start gaslighting yourself. And gaslighting is when you withdraw from your own emotional needs and you start living a reality of others. You don't live on your emotional needs fulfillment. That reality becomes depleted and you begin to take on other people's reality because somebody in your life might be gaslighting you, or you may have been gaslit as a child. Therefore, you just don't have the self-esteem to understand that your emotions are valid, your emotions are important. So just know that the second density illusion, which is love is here, and there's no love here, right? So our spiritual journey is to get to this part of love. This is where we need to get. So whatever you do, even if you make this much, like the length of my nail, kind of a movement towards love, you've moved a mountain. You have moved a mountain. Give yourself a pat on the back. I just want to quickly show you the second density illusion, and that is, I don't know if you can see it, but the second density illusion is right here. See this? See this? 1, 2, 3. This is the Law of One Tarot, and right here, the Empress is the mind complex, the Hermit is the body complex, the Tower here is the spirit complex. And this is what causes your subconscious mind, causes the illusion of the second density, which is love. And our job here on earth is come back to love. And with that said, I love you guys so much. Bye.